In today's world, people face countless challenges ranging from work, family to social relationships. The stress, anxiety, and pressure are increasing, causing many to feel lost and unable to find peace in their hearts. However, for thousands of years, the teachings of Buddha have remained relevant and can help us overcome these difficulties. Buddhist scriptures are not only a treasure trove of spiritual knowledge but also profound lessons on how to live, helping people find peace and happiness in modern life. We do not need to live like monks to apply the teachings in Buddhist scriptures. These teachings can certainly help us face challenges in our work, family, and relationships with others. Therefore, in this video, we will explore profound lessons from the Buddhist scriptures and how they can be applied in modern life to help us live a happier and more peaceful life. 2. Video goals. The goal of this video is to provide you with an insightful and easily understandable perspective on the values that Buddhist scriptures can bring to modern life. We will explore lessons about mindfulness, the ability to live in the present and maintain clear awareness of our thoughts, actions, and emotions. Compassion, caring, loving, and helping others without expecting anything in return. Impermanence, understanding that everything changes and nothing is permanent, helping us let go of worries and attachments. We will also explore stories from Buddhist scriptures to illustrate these lessons, along with real-life examples from modern life to clarify how we can apply these values in our daily lives. 3. Content approach. Throughout this video, we will use an easy-to-understand and friendly approach. The lessons from the Buddhist scriptures will be explained through stories from the scriptures, making it easier for you to visualize and relate to your own life. We will also discuss simple practices that you can implement immediately to improve your life. Additionally, this video will provide advice on how to practice mindfulness, compassion, and letting go in specific situations. Whether you are new to Buddhism or already have some knowledge, you will find useful lessons to apply to modern life. #1. Lesson from Buddhist scriptures. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is one of the essential elements in Buddhist practice. It is the ability to live in the present moment and maintain awareness of ourselves, our thoughts, actions, and emotions. The Buddha taught that if we do not pay attention to our thoughts and actions, we can easily fall into confusion, worry, or even suffering. In modern life, busyness makes it difficult for us to stop and reflect. Many of us may spend the whole day worrying about work, the future, or things we cannot change. However, Buddhist scriptures emphasize that only by living in the present moment can we truly find peace. Applying mindfulness in modern life *. Pause and breathe. One simple way to start practicing mindfulness is to spend a few minutes each day stopping, taking deep breaths, and focusing on your breathing. This helps reduce stress and creates a quiet space in the mind. Observe your thoughts. When you have anxious thoughts, try observing them without judgment. The Buddha taught that thoughts are just temporary phenomena, and we are not our thoughts. Observing them without reacting helps us maintain peace. Mindfulness in action. Practice mindfulness in everyday activities like eating, working, or interacting with others. When you truly pay attention and be present in each action, it becomes easier to maintain peace. Illustrative story from Buddhist scriptures. In one story, the Buddha taught a disciple about how to maintain mindfulness in life. The disciple was often distracted and anxious about tasks to be done. The Buddha advised him, "Do each thing once without rushing, without thinking of anything else. When you do this, fully focus on it, and everything will become clear." This lesson teaches us how to focus entirely on the present task without worrying about the past or future. #2. Lesson from Buddhist scriptures. Compassion. Compassion is one of the important virtues that the Buddha encourages us to cultivate in life. Compassion is not only love for others, but also understanding and empathy for their suffering. When we have compassion, we not only help others but also help ourselves overcome negative emotions like anger, hatred, and unforgiveness. In modern society, we often face conflicts, disputes, and tense relationships. Compassion can help us resolve conflicts and bring peace. The Buddha taught that if we can open our hearts to share the suffering and joy of others, we will find true peace and happiness. Applying compassion in modern life *. Listen with compassion. Sometimes what others need is not advice but someone willing to listen. When you truly listen, you not only help them release their emotions but also show your compassion. Help without expecting. Compassion does not require a return. Helping others without expecting anything in return helps us eliminate expectations and live with inner freedom. Forgiveness and letting go. Compassion is also about forgiveness. When we forgive those who have hurt us, we not only release them but also free ourselves from pain and resentment. Illustrative story from Buddhist scriptures. In a famous story, the Buddha taught a hunter filled with anger that compassion is not just for loved ones but also for enemies. When the hunter practiced compassion, he not only found peace in his soul but also helped ease the conflicts around him. This lesson highlights the power of compassion in reconciliation and bringing peace. #3. Lesson from Buddhist scriptures. Impermanence. Impermanence is one of the profound truths that the Buddha teaches. Impermanence means that everything in the universe changes, and nothing is permanent. From moments of joy to times of hardship, everything changes. The Buddha advised us to recognize and accept this change to reduce suffering when facing loss or change in life. In the modern world, we often try to keep everything stable, but change is inevitable. Technology changes rapidly, relationships change, and even ourselves change over time. When we understand that impermanence is the nature of life, we can learn to accept and live in harmony with these changes. Applying impermanence in modern life *. Accept change. When facing changes in life, instead of resisting them, we should learn to accept and embrace them. This helps reduce suffering and creates peace in the heart. Live fully in the present. Since everything changes, we should live fully in each moment. When you take the time to enjoy the present moments, you will experience joy and happiness without worrying about the past or future. Reduce attachment. Impermanence helps us realize that everything is transient, so we should not cling to material things or relationships. Attachment is the cause of suffering, because when these things change or disappear, we experience pain. Illustrative story from Buddhist scriptures. There is a story in the Buddhist scriptures about a wealthy person who always worried about his wealth and possessions. When he asked the Buddha how to keep his wealth forever, the Buddha replied, "Everything you have is impermanent. Enjoy what you have while you can, but do not let it bind your mind." This lesson helps us realize that everything can change, and living in the present will bring us more peace. #4. Lesson from Buddhist scriptures. Inner freedom. Inner freedom is one of the important values taught in Buddhism. This freedom is not external freedom but freedom in the soul, when we are no longer controlled by worries, fears, or desires. The Buddha taught that when the mind achieves this freedom, we will live in bliss and peace, unaffected by external conditions. In modern life, we are often caught up in relationships, work, and societal expectations. Constant stress and pressure often make us feel out of control and unable to find true freedom. However, through practicing Buddhist lessons, we can free our minds from these burdens and find true freedom from within. Applying inner freedom in modern life *. Practice letting go. To achieve inner freedom, we need to learn to let go. Letting go does not mean giving up everything, but not allowing external things to control our minds. Let worries and fears fade away, replaced by peace and freedom. Meditation and focus on the inner self. Meditation is a method that helps us return to our inner self and free ourselves from negative thoughts. Through meditation, we can find tranquility and freedom in the soul. Live simply and without greed. The Buddha taught that greed is the cause of